Okay, so we're going to do a couple more monthlies. I don't know how many I'll get done today. I didn't get any done yesterday. Now we're coming out of lockdown. We had a lot of appointments to go to and stuff yesterday, so I didn't get any done yesterday. And today the songs have been, well, the song has been very weird, the first one. And if I can't get past the first one, I can't start the read. So, I'll tell you what it is. I know what it is. It's tequila. But they keep telling me baby. So I had to Google and all sorts. And then I found out it was in a film called Baby Driver. So I don't know what that means. I ain't got a clue what that means. You may know the film, or you may be somebody chauffeuring a baby around. I don't know. But it's Baby Driver. So we're talking. Oh, Aries. There we go. And you're not very happy with yourself again. So that's injuries to the head and face, cutting yourself, shaving. Maybe you need a haircut. Your self-esteem's pretty low. Let's see if we can move the camera so you can see a bit more of the table. Self-esteem's pretty low. So let's see where we go. Baby Driver, tequila. Maybe somebody likes drinking tequila, but who knows? Somebody's maybe going to Mexico. I don't know. It's a really strange one. There's no words, just tequila. So some of you may know what that means. I don't. What does Aries need to know for September 2022, Spirit please? I'm hoping this will be in one part, because I just don't know. I really don't know why it does it in two parts in the morning. Maybe because I go longer than these, I don't know. So what's made you see your ass then, I wonder? Not sure. Let's get them out of the way because we don't need those. There's two. And those. So here we go then. Aries, September 2022. I hope you can see because the light is just horrendous in here. Oh, friendships and marriages in trouble. Lack of faith in yourself and others, not speaking your truth, especially about material matters. It's rebellion against your upbringing, the indoctrination of society. The name Simon and Peter could be important. Somebody refusing to be reborn or a rebirth, their baptism. A baptism of fire maybe. 5 or 23, negative energy. Taurus, negative energy. Neck and throat issues. And addictions. You've learnt some hard lessons and had to overcome some addictions, possibly to a way of life. Possibly to alcohol, drugs, gambling, online shopping, whatever your addiction is, you know what it is. Somebody cares though. Can you see how much she's looking after him? So somebody's helping you through that. It's a hard lesson to learn, and balance needs to come back into your life. Sagittarius energy and a 14. Ugh. Refusing, you're being stubborn. That's what you're doing. You're refusing to raise things to the ground. You will not be brought to your knees. But in the process, you're not accepting what is anymore either. So you'll be stuck in the old way instead of changing your ways and having a better future. You can't rise like the phoenix until you raise things to the ground. Judgment Day. Dental problems, long-standing issues of any kind. The 20, negative number. So from the 20th to the 23rd, I would be very cautious. There is a codependent situation here. Somebody is in a situation because they need the money. So you may be in a work situation or studying because you need the money, but there's no passion there and there's no love of the job, the person, the situation, whatever it is, for at least 9 years. Oh, but there is a yes there. If you've got a yes-no question, the answer is yes. There is love. And that is the baby. That is the birth of something new waiting for you to accept. She's trying, look at that. She's trying to give him her cup. And he's got his arms folded, just like you do on there. Being stubborn. Somebody's trying really hard to give you some love. The most important feminine in your life. The divine feminine. The mother. The 3 or the 30. Positive energy. So it all ends well once you end this chapter. Make this new beginning. A rebirth is necessary. But that is unconditional love of a divine feminine. And there she is looking after you there, look. So it could be a mother in spirit, it could be a female, or someone in the living. They'll go to hell and back for you, that's Demeter. She is only happy when her daughter returns after the winter. It's mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It's abundance, it's growth. You are growing as a soul. And you've learned some hard lessons to do that. So, happiness and abundance can be yours. But somewhere along the line, you've got to stop being stubborn. Let's see then, shall we? Tequila. Maybe the addiction is drink. Maybe somebody drinks too much, and it doesn't have to be you. You can flip it to the other person. Somebody here is addicted and they're codependent on others for finances or whatever. Their security. It looks like there is a new love, an offer of love, or a water sign, younger energy. The beach, the seal is mentioned. Look it up as your animal totem. You know what, that's your own work. There is love on offer, but there's no commitment. It's unconditional love. And you're all up in your head about it. You're overthinking it. You've made a mental prison of your own mind. There is a way out, you just refuse to see it. You're being so stubborn, it's unreal. So 8 weeks is mentioned. Oh, there's arguments with a woman. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. So, nothing can grow in barren lands. So this is what they're saying. Judgment Day has arrived. Nothing can grow in barren lands with a divine feminine. It can be the other woman. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. You have to love unconditionally. You have to, or somebody has to prove their love. And they don't feel they can because they're too dependent on finances. Yeah, and there may be like a third party here somewhere because there's a woman scorned, and it's the fear of this woman revenge if you sever ties. It can be a widow, it can be a divorcee, it can be a nurse, a doctor, priest or lawyer, feminine. Health services, very cutting with the words. And the wolf is Capricorn energy, but this card, it represents Aquarius. There's lies, deceit and theft here. Not everything is black and white, there's some grey areas. And it's caused a lot of depression. Somebody's drained and unhappy because you're being stubborn and refusing to accept. Spirit had given you a gift and you've refused to take it. So you're staying in stagnant waters rather than moving forward and beginning again. You're being stubborn. Simple as that. So let's see. Do we want those? Where's the other ones? Guess it's these then. There we are. So that was the lockdown card. It may have caused a lot of problems, led you to stay in a stagnant place. But now, little Jenny Wren there, the little bird, is telling you, possibly in the winter time, it's time to walk away from everything you've ever known or believed to be true to find your true self. Begin a new journey. And you're not meant to walk that next part of the journey alone. They're going to send somebody in spirit or the flesh to walk with you. But you must listen to spirit and let them hold the lamp up to guide you so you don't stumble and fall. 9 or 27 Virgo energy. It's about hospital doors, the abdomen, the intestines. But it is good because it's 9 or 27, like I said, it's healing. Healing old wounds or this long-standing problem, this health issue that maybe needs to be settled before you can have this rebirth. Because you're staying in your comfort zone, you're refusing. All I'm getting is stubbornness from you. You're refusing to transform this energy because there is shared resources involved, finances, and possibly reproductive organs, problems with medical matters. The 13 is negative. Scorpio energy. Maybe in your chart, their chart, or just the astrology at the time. Yeah, there's the change in dynamics in your emotional life, possibly family issues, 10 months of misery, you're drained, can't take any more. Yeah, you've got to learn to say no. Don't keep saying yes to something when you don't want it. Put your boundaries in place. Stop sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people or doing things just hoping that you're going to get something out of it. That's not going to work. If you don't love what you're doing, you're not going to be happy. This is a prisoner. This is someone who needs to see things from a different angle and release themselves from that mental prison, because it's a mental prison, this, I believe. It could be a proper prison, but for most of you it's a mental prison you've made for yourself. Because in the beginning you said yes to the little things, and now people are taking it for granted. Number 12, Pisces energy. That could well be you, a Pisces, Aries, cusper. Yeah, toxic situation. You are shackled by a contract or vow or promises to an issue. There could be dental or bones or knee issues, geriatric issues. Capricorn energy, it's keeping up with the Joneses, it's having to look good, it's trapped by finances. And there it is again, the 14, massively important, Sagittarius energy. Those born the year of the dragon, the year of the snake. A balance needs to be found in your life, because at the minute all you're thinking about is money, and that's not making you happy. You have to overcome the addictions, learn the hard lessons, and come out stronger on the other side. You have to defeat those enemies, and at this point it looks like that enemy is yourself. Rapid communications, harsh communications, but maybe that's what you need. So, addictions to overcome, to a way of life, to the outcome of a situation, or drugs, alcohol, online shopping, gambling, chocolate, whatever it is. You're staying in your comfort zone because you're too much in your head about it. You refuse to sever ties. Toxic situations, 15. So 14, 15, and 20 and 23 and 5, and the only one that's positive is the 14 and the 20. No, the 20 is not positive either, that's negative as well. Blimey O'Reilly. But it's your stubbornness, or someone's stubbornness, to sever ties. They won't do it. 18. So the one we're missing is the 16 and the 17. We've got 13, we've got 14, we've got 15, and then we've got, in fact we've got 12, 13, 14, 15, so it probably starts around the 9th and takes us through to the 27th by the look of it. So the web weaver, the 18, the spider. I'm into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Fate, you're manifesting your destiny. There's a decision to be made and you don't want to make it. You're being very, very stubborn. So, spiders are known as the weavers of fate in many cultures. It's used to be considered unlucky to kill one. There are master weavers minding their own business and setting to work building elaborate structures where they see fit. I journeyed one day into a small hole in a tree where I came across an ancient weaver. I can't even begin to describe how ancient that spider was. It was a blessing to be in her presence. Instead of seeing a spider's web inside, I saw that appeared to be a loom. Each thread on the loom was a thread of my life. I could see the past, present and future on the loom. The past was on the left of the loom, where the threads created a mat. The present and future were not yet determined, but had threads with symbols on them. The first was a love heart, symbolising love that was coming into my future, and you've got that there. The second was a dollar sign, indicating money that would follow, which is the abundance. The third was an aeroplane, indicating that I would travel. And whilst I stood there in awe, she cut some of those strings that didn't have these symbols on, which were to be my future, but because of the decision I had made, or will make, will no longer come to be. So you have to be careful, but you have to sever some ties. Drawing the Weaver card may indicate that it's time of a decision. What you decide now or later can and will shape your future. So always be led by what feels right, your gut instinct. And follow your intuition implicitly. Fate is destined at times, but we always have the ability to change the outcome if we so choose. There are many destinations in our life, so it's up to us to create our own fate by choosing the right path. Even if we choose the wrong path, we will always find ourselves where we were meant to be. So is it really the wrong path? We may choose the wrong path too many times, but this allows us to eventually see the right path, and that's the addictions. Addicted to going round in circles, repeating the same bad habits and the same decisions until you finally realise, I don't want to be in this place again. The spider also represents creation and manifestation. What are you waiting to manifest in your life? Is it something that fits into the current life, or do you need to change something within yourself in order to draw it in? You see, the web also represents entrapment. Are you creating a web ready to snare what you are hoping to attract? The spider intuitively and wisely creates its web exactly in the right place to trap what it needs for survival. Instead of seeing this as something deadly, think of it as a good survival skill. It repairs its web and then waits for its prey. Where can you make some preparation to achieve what it is that you really want from life? And you must start now. Sooner or later it's going to be too late. Sooner or later you'll come to the crossroads and there'll only be one path, and then it's stagnant. So don't stay in that comfort zone too long. Yeah, somebody's very uncertain. There's shades of grey. What did I say? Not everything's black and white. There's grey areas within the fog that will eventually lift. And that's why the Hermit is guiding you. You need to get grounded. Keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. And you're not doing that because you've got your head down. You need to put your shoulders back and look the world in the eye. Victory, Victoria. So it could be anything. Victoria Terrace, it could be the name Victoria, I don't know. But it seems important. The year of the horse is also important. So, it does say abundance is there for yours at the asking, but like I said, you've got to make the decision that you want it. And you're not accepting any offers, or you're stuck in some shackles for some reason. So, oh, there it is. Winning at all costs. You're stubborn. It's got to be the way you want it, how you want it, when you want it. This is a back to the wall situation. Mobilising defences, strategic thinking, researching the ground thoroughly, and proper preparation is needed. When you draw Victoria's card, you draw on a great source of strength that will help you to defeat both your outer and inner enemies. There we go, your enemies. Prepare yourself thoroughly for battle, and then fight with everything you have. Combine your will to win with carefully researching the fighting patterns of your enemy, so that forewarned is forearmed. Learn about the ground you are fighting on, and if it's a verbal battle, assemble all the facts before you open your mouth, because you know what you like. Look at the situation you're in creatively. What is the unique angle that you have that your enemy doesn't? Remember, our most bitter fights are often with self-defeating aspects of ourselves. Winning these battles will transform your life. And that's what you've got there. A transformation waiting to happen. You're refusing to take it. Yep, Neptune the prisoner, which is the 12 Pisces energy. You put yourself in a prison, you're playing the martyr. 4th house and Scorpio, which is the transformation that needs to take place. So the 4th house is Cancer, I believe. Pretty sure. It's the home environment. A Cancer, a mother, the ancestors. Yeah. Stomach and breasts, the home, the ancestral line, your parents, your childhood, your inherited patterns, your family environment, the upbringing, and the womb. Neptune in Scorpio, at least it's a water sign, but Scorpio thinks it's a fire sign, so this placement carries the urge to sublimate personal power into religious or spiritual experiences, but is subject to delusion. Escapist tendencies are heightened and hidden secrets revealed. Extreme cruelty is possible. So you may be being very cruel to somebody, and that's not fair. Or you have been. Or I don't see anybody being cruel to you. It's you that's being stubborn. So think on. Make the right decisions for you. This needs to be settled. Thanks for listening. Bye.